Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be taking a look at the Diamond Casino and Resort characters in real life. So the last time we did this in a Grand Theft Auto Online update was in the Doomsday Heist back in 2017. We could have done this for the After Hours update back in 2018, but all the new characters were like the DJs, and they all played themselves. So there was no real mystery as to who those characters were. But this DLC introduced a handful of new ones, so we're going to be diving into that in this video today. Let's start with everyone's favorite concierge and guest service manager, and that is Tom Connors.
Welcome to the Diamond Casino, Spa, and Resort. We are finally open for business. I'm Tom Connors, Executive Director of Guest Services. Unfortunately, as Vincent mentioned, we are a membership-only establishment as far as our facilities are concerned. Regulation. For now, membership dues are very reasonable and purchasable at reception or on our website, if that's more your thing. Champagne. I'll take those. Let me show you around.
So Tom Connors absolutely loves his champagne. There's no doubt about that. And we know that Tom Connors is voiced by Chris Parnell. Now, you guys probably recognize Chris Parnell's voice because he appears in some pretty famous roles. He voices Krill Figgis on Archer, which is a popular series. He's also Jerry Smith on Rick and Morty. He's also been in a handful of other roles as well. And by the way, all of the actors that we talk about in this video today, I'll leave a link to their either IMDb pages or their own personal websites or social medias where you can actually view some of their work in other roles and other TV shows and games. But Chris Parnell is the voice actor for Tom Connors, which is really cool. He's probably like my favorite character from this update. Let's move on to another character who makes a reappearance, and that is Mr. Tao Chang. Now, Tao Chang was featured in GTA 5 single player, but it's been 6 years since we've seen him in anything new, and he, of course, makes a reappearance in Grand Theft Auto Online as the owner of the Diamond Casino and Resort.
Tommy boy! I got go back home! Mr. Chang.
He's totally fucked like a melon. I mean, the job stresses have
This is Mr. Chang, our owner. Mr. Chang? The good news, sir, is we have sold the penthouse to this lucky man.
Oh, let's hug out! Oh, 我爱你，我他妈爱死你啊！
Now, Tao Chang is voiced by the actor Richard Hugh. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He's been in a couple of other TV shows and short films, but nothing major. I would certainly say that GTA 5 was easily his biggest role. Another character we see returning from story mode is Mr. Chang's translator. And he is a big part of the Diamond Casino and Resort update as well.
Mr. Chang said he's very sorry, but he's under a lot of stress.
He didn't say that at all.
No, but he meant it.
Whatever.
Now, Mr. Chang's translator is actually voiced by Phil Nee. And Phil Nee has been in a ton of major series. He's been in Marvel's The Defenders. He's been in House of Cards. He has been in an absolute ton of various roles. He's been featured on shows like Law & Order and even The Blacklist. So Phil Nee is no stranger to making big-time appearances, and GTA 5 is another one of those roles in which he appears in. Our next returning character today is Brucie Kibbutz. So Brucie is returning from GTA 4 as one of the main characters, and he's also briefly returning from Grand Theft Auto 5, where he makes a couple of in-game radio appearances. And his role in the Diamond Casino and Resort update, in my opinion, is really funny.
Yo,
We know that.
sorry to interrupt here. Brucie Kibbutz. Could we talk about health and wellness for a second here?
Excuse me?
Brucie Kibbutz. I want to talk to you about the mindfulness and exercise director's position.
Not right now. I'm kind of busy.
Oh, you're too busy to discuss health and well-being?
Call guest services, sir. Make an appointment.
Very amusing. Do I look like I make appointments, bro? I am the appointment!
So Brucie is actually voiced by Timothy Adams, who has been featured in a ton of popular television shows like Law & Order, 30 Rock, Life on Mars, and he's provided the voice for Brucie in all of the roles in which he's appeared in. GTA 4, The Lost in the Dam, The Ballad of Gay Tony, and in GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online as well. So Timothy Adams has been doing Brucie for a long time, and hopefully if Brucie makes other appearances, he'll be voiced by the same actor as well, because he does a really good job with him. Now, unfortunately, after that, and at the time of me making this video, there's still a handful of characters that we don't know the voice acting roles for. So because Rockstar doesn't update the credits after each update, sometimes it's hard to tell who is doing this voice acting work. Now, we have a couple more characters to get through. The first is Miss Agatha Baker, who is the general manager of the Diamond Casino and Resort. I'm sure a lot of you guys wanted to know who she was voice acted by, because her character is incredible, in my opinion.
It's a setup.
Indeed, it's a setup, madam. My team and I are doing our best, but we have to be vigilant. You don't want any problematic negativity. George, eyes left. Watch
No,
that guy.
we don't. Not anymore. We cannot afford any additional lawsuits.
Well, our acquaintances here look innocuous enough. And from what I understand, they can handle themselves. So how about we take a little tour and deal with any miscreants?
Miscreant. Interesting word.
Very.
What would you like me to call the assholes the Duggins pay to start fights?
Whatever you like. But stop them as soon as you can. And next time, how about not letting them in?
So maybe you guys can let me know in the comments down below who you believe her voice actor is. It doesn't necessarily have to go based off of appearance, but that might be a good starting point. The next character is Vincent. And it's really sad that Vincent ended up losing his job at the very end of the mission strand. If you haven't completed it, well, now you know. He ends up getting fired by the new owners, who we'll talk about in a little bit. But Vincent is hysterical. I love the couple of brief encounters that he has with us.
He's taking the competition car. Let's go.
Here we are at the casino. Yeah, let's get a shot of the bikes. You okay?
Take those bikes. Go after
Wait,
him.
what's up with this?
Don't worry about it. They're valets. Get them inside. Come on. Come on.
So hashtag justice for Vincent. This guy did not deserve to be fired. Again, hopefully we see him in the future. And the final two characters are the bad guys of this update, the antagonist at the Diamond Casino and Resort. You've got Thornton Duggan, who, even though we don't know who his voice actor is, he does share a ton of similarities with another Grand Theft Auto character, Donald Love, from the 3D universe. So they're both similar because they are both businessmen. They also both asked the protagonist to kill their mentors, and they also share the same first name. So as you guys heard me mention, Thornton turns out to be sort of the good guy here, as he asks you to kill their mentor, or his mentor, Avery Duggan. And he is the final main character from the Diamond Casino and Resort update. And again, even though we don't know who his voice actor is, he also shares some insane similarities to another GTA character, and that is Avery Carrington from the 3D universe. So both are real estate developers from Texas who use illegitimate tactics to manipulate property value. They both dress in a cowboy fashion, have similar facial features, and even have the first name. And they're also both assassinated by a protagonist by the order of one of their proteges. So you can start to see the similarities there, and I guarantee you Rockstar thought about some of their previous characters when designing these new ones for the Diamond Casino and Resort update. But anyways, that right there is the characters from the Diamond Casino and Resort update in real life and who their voice actors are. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. For the characters that have not had a voice actor yet introduced to them, who do you think voices them? And who do you think their likeness is in real life? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And remember to subscribe if you guys are new and you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA 5 casino news, videos, and more. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.